Hi.
So this is two couples
And a gift.
to come together for a kind of a prep on like a New Year's type thing.
Holiday spin.
And here's the thing. I don't know about you, but I spend a lot of money on holidays. The last thing I want to do is spend more money on guests coming over. So what we're bringing you is we brought the Huz Buzz. We brought the Huz Buzz.
There.
And we're going to be cooking. What else are we doing?
We're going to be cooking.
Making drinks.
All right, you guys are cooking.
And making drinks.
Making drinks.
And
we're
baking.
We're
baking cookies! All right.
Super easy cookies because
Yes.
we all know I can't bake.
Super easy.
I was like, I'm going to make it so that every single person can bake.
Yes.
So we're set up, we're ready to go. Robin and I are going to disappear for a little bit, but we're going to start with the yummy food, and the Huz Buzz is going to take it away.
Yeah. Have fun.
Thank you.
I'm hungry.
So as you know, James, Robin and I do like to host often, but we never really have anything that's a good possible appetizer, right? Is that what you're making today?
Yeah.
Appetizer? For our guests. And if you have someone like a busy schedule like we have, right, you don't have very many things in your house. So today, this is what we have.
Cauliflower. Celery. Carrots.
Oh, no. Just kidding.
Hot sauce. Dressing of the ranch. Onion.
Do it.
Layers.
All right.
All right.
So, would you give us a good recipe to possibly make for our guests?
So I'll start with the cauliflower. I do this recipe that I've done a couple of times. And I use a couple other ingredients, but since we don't have them, I do like a play on like buffalo wings.
Oh, okay.
It's like a healthy, like kind of vegetarian kind of play on it. So the cauliflower acts as the main staple in it.
Okay.
And you do like a buffalo sauce with the cauliflower instead of like the carrots and the celery being, you know, what you dip on the side. It gets worked into it.
Okay.
And then a little onion because everything needs onion.
Okay.
So that's it.
All right.
So we'll get started.
Let's give it a shot.
All right, so we'll start. We'll break down the cauliflower. By the way, nothing needs to be cut perfectly. I cut a few things in my day, so I could probably do it a little faster than some others. But
So what you're saying is you don't want me cutting?
yeah,
Okay.
probably not. I don't want to finish this in like 10 minutes.
Okay, no problem. No problem.
So have you ever broke down cauliflower before? Normally comes like this from the store. I normally just pull away what I can. Like this.
That's what I've been doing all these years wrong. Eating the green stuff, not the white.
Perfect.
Okay.
So break that stuff away. Put it into my makeshift garbage here. And then I just start, I'll
Fun
come.
fact, did you know that actually weighs the same weight of a human head?
Fun fact. I didn't know that. So I'm just going to cut off the stalk at the bottom. You have to cut off all of it, it doesn't matter. And then I normally just go and I'll cut in half just so I can get to the meat, if you will.
Okay.
And then what I would suggest is just kind of go around it, cut around this, doesn't matter how you do it.
So around the base?
Yeah, so like if you're going like that, you're going to cut into it like that. It doesn't matter if you don't get all of it, doesn't need to be perfect. It's going to come off in bigger pieces anyway, and then you can kind of cut it as you see fit. For the sake of cooking, yeah,
Agreed.
I at least cut it down like this just so it cooks a little faster. Because basically what we're going to do is half saute, half steam it. And if it's a little smaller, it'll cook a little faster and you don't have to worry about
Do you have any substitutions for the cauliflower if you want to make it a protein based? Mine is the fact you can use wings.
I mean, yeah, the wings are the obvious choice. You could probably do, me personally, if you wanted to, you could do just like chunks of chicken. Like if you wanted to buy like one of those, like a rotisserie chicken from ShopRite.
All right, guys, so we're kind of taking over here. The guys are cutting and cooking. This is dedicated to Robin.
I'm baking. Well, maybe.
Easy baked cookies, no from scratch. We don't have time for that, but adding some festive funfetti color with, there it is, funfetti. All right, let's grab some oil.
Okay, so how much do we need of everything so everyone can try and make this at home?
The entire box. Let's
The
dump
entire
stuff.
box of funfetti.
Yep, I'm getting measuring stuff.
Okay. I'll leave this back over here.
What did I steal? Yeah. Here, all right, give me this one. We'll take this one, and you guys can use that one. Here, babe.
Yeah.
Little kids can help. Okay, or not.
Okay. That's good.
All right, we're not judging you, but how to crack an egg. Sorry, I get the brown eggs. And
No, I love brown eggs.
reading the book we read, guys, there is no difference between a brown egg and a white egg. It's just from the different type of chicken.
So a brown chicken and a white chicken?
No.
That's gotta be brown and white.
No, meaning like it's like a different breed.
All right, so I'm gonna crack this egg.
Yeah, and then here's your garbage.
One.
Oh, keep it in there, babe.
Two.
Oh, what is that? The
Three
count?
eggs.
Yeah.
3 eggs. Ha ha ha.
Okay.
Ah.
And now you need a third of vegetable oil. No, put that in there, babe.
It's making me cry.
Is it? I can't do it. They say if you don't like swat, no, if you hold your breath, like you don't breathe in. It's
I
not
heard
that
if you
bad.
chew gum.
You need butter.
I heard if you if you put it in cold water first.
All right, so I'm gonna warn you guys on this. It's not like when you have cake mix and it's easy to stir. So this is why I have hired Robin to do this. She's gonna work out.
Got my
Baby, can you get
squirrel
us
shirt
Can
ready
you give
to
this
go.
to Robin and she'll let you stir eventually? All right, I gotta make sure I capture the close up of this.
Eventually, that's a word I hear often.
Okay.
Robin, you're not done?
No, this is so hard to do. My muscles are weak and
Show them
frail.
the consistency though. All right, so you guys can see it's a thicker consistency. Again, you're not making cake, you're making cookies. Do you want to help?
Cake batter cookies.
Yeah, cake batter. Oh, yum. Do not eat raw cake mix.
Or drink.
No,
Really,
it's
Jay?
bad.
Come on,
What is it,
BJ.
salmonella? Here, you want to
Give it
start?
a stir. I'll hold it.
Okay, ready?
We need muscles though for this one. Here. Put your hand on mine. Let's go.
Oh. Where's my cup I need?
Oh, another.
Yeah?
What's that?
I'll tell you later. You're good on that stuff.
So now, the next part, yeah, it's a thicker consistency. You're gonna get your still pat. All right.
Ooh, I love
This
this.
is the fun part, Robin. All right. You're gonna use. I use a ice cream scooper. Okay. So I made a mistake that when I made my red velvet ones, I took too much,
Okay.
and then they spread too much. You want to use. I don't know, I would eyeball it. There's no actual measurement of like what you
So
want.
what
Yeah.
about, like-
So you'll scoop it out.
Munchkin size.
Watch your rings out. You don't
So
want
you
cookie
like-
in your.
How's it going over there, George, with all your cutting? You still have your fingers?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Robin, I'm gonna make stirring a little bit harder for you now. Nope.
Are you adding confectionery sugar to this?
I am. So we can pop that up if you want. Yeah. It's gonna make it harder, but
Yeah, that's okay.
makes it more sugary. Half. It's a lot. Ready? Sorry. Oh my God. Sorry. Time to work out again. Work out.
I work out. Oh, shoot.
It's fine. When Robin's in the kitchen, she enjoys making messes on her spare time. Are you the sous chef, George?
Yes.
As long as no fingers are cut today, we've made a good show. What's up?
If George can cook, so can
Oh
you.
my God, I'm scared.
Whoops.
Imagine the blade.
Remember that guy, Yan?
Yen?
Used to be Yen. If Yen can cook, so could you. He
Oh
was
my god,
around
I
like
want
the
to put a
90s.
red marker on your finger.
Why?
What's her face does that? Who's that chef, the female with the spiky blonde hair?
Oh.
Burrell?
Yeah.
Yeah, and on the cooking
Pam
shows, if
Burrell.
you put your finger on the blade, she puts a red mark.
You hate her, don't you?
No.
Oh my God.
Oh, you did a good job. All right,
That worked out.
this is the right consistency now. We forgot confectionery
Burrell.
sugar.
I actually like it though.
All right, now is the fun part. And you can have a child do this as well. So, Robin is gonna take her Silpat on her mat. Again, there's no wrong or right size. She's gonna scoop out the cookies, place them on the mat, and then with the child, if you would like, using a cup, you're going to lightly smash the cookies so you get that like flat base. Yes, they can see. Good job, babe.
Breaking quite a sweat over here.
So George, tell us, is it hard not being a chef to do this? Or is this easy friendly?
This is pretty user friendly.
I said easy.
Easy friendly, as you would put it. It's pretty user friendly.
Oh, he's looking at you.
Right? You're a great partner.
Maybe you should add a little bit more cooking for the guys over here. to
I'm
make
sorry,
them more-
aren't you chopping vegetables?
Sorry. I'm just trying to give you
Uh-huh.
some advice.
Leave the baking to the bakers. We're the bakers.
I won't say anything.
Yeah, me neither. I got no comment on
Okay. All right, we're gonna
On
pop
that
these
note.
puppies in the oven.
On that note,
How
what
long
we
do you
should
think?
Is make some pre-drinks again.
that. Yes.
10 minutes
And then make the
at
real ones. So I'm gonna sneak
3:50.
this way. This is just.
Perfect. That's not that's the dishwasher.
You can put them in there if you want. While you were doing that thing over there, we were actually
Smashing cookies.
doing, we were actually doing
Smashing cookies.
something amazing over here.
Absolutely. So while that was going on, I prepped and helped James prep some of the stuff that's going to be going into the buffalo cauliflower dip. So we cut up some celery, some carrots, as you can see.
Small baby carrots. If you wanted to get larger carrots, just maybe cut them down a little smaller.
And not that I'm a chef, but as James said, on the bias.
He also chopped up some onions. So what I did was the onions went in first with a little butter and oil, and then I threw the cauliflower on top. What I would suggest doing, because I'm impatient, is getting some kind of lid that'll somewhat fit in the pan you're using or completely cover it. I just didn't have one. And covering that so it steams a little bit and cooks faster. You could also either blanch it ahead of time, so throw it in a pot of water with a little salt for maybe a total of 5 minutes. If not, just put it in here and steam it. I think it's the easiest way to do it. You could saute it too, just make sure you do it on low because by the time it gets cooked through, it's gonna... By the time it gets cooked through, if it's on too high, it's gonna be like burnt outside and that's not good. So
Never be good to be burnt.
So I steam it till it's like fork tender, and then you can take the lid off, saute it a little more. What I'm going to do now, while it still has another like couple of minutes to go, is I'm going to put in half of the onions and the celery and the carrots that George did, and kind of work it in, and then the rest we'll reserve for the end to put on top for a nice little crunchy treat.
Remember, on the bias.
The last thing I'm going to do, and then that'll be it, is once that's tender, you add those in just to cook them a little bit, and then you'll just throw in your hot sauce at this point. Cook that until the hot sauce is hot and everything's all mixed together nice and delicious like. And then the ranch is at the end. You can drizzle it on top or put it on the side for people to dip in.
And if you want to Lydia Childs it and have something pre-prepared, there you go. Oh, the hot.
Store-bought baked brie, delicious.
Is it hot? Here comes Robin.
What's that?
Excuse me, excuse me.
What?
Go back to baking your cookies. This is the Huz Buzz.
But they're in the oven.
That's the cookie buzz. You can stay over there. Thank you.
And the juice.
So James and I also talked a little bit beforehand, and we decided we wanted to make 2 different types of drinks. James's drink is going to be tailored more toward an individual person, whereas my drink is going to kind of be like for the masses, like a punch. By the way, if anybody would like to sponsor us, that'd be great. Huz Buzz. We'll give you our address later at the end of the show. So, so we have a shaker here with some ice in it. And what you're going to do is, I'll give you the kind of the overall idea. It's cranberry juice, it's orange juice, we have some Sprite and Prosecco. It's a half a part cranberry juice to 1 part of everything else. So I'm going to make it 6 times because we're going to be sharing it and having some drinks here today. But you would just quadruple, triple, however you want to make the recipe depending on how many people are coming. So I'm going to start off with the cranberry juice. So we're going to do 3 full of this. Because we're doing 6 times the amount. So 1. 2.
Bartender.
3. 6. You had to go with 6, James. Or James gave me a tip of not shaking anything carbonated. Smart move. So we're just gonna shake these up, and then we'll add the.
Ooh, show your muscles while you're shaking.
So we'll just start with the fruit base of it. Put that in the cup. You doing half?
Yeah, because you want half the other half, right?
No, I'm gonna do.
Okay, you do it all that.
Yeah, well, because I have to. So that's the basic color of it. So we have, now we're gonna do 6 of Sprite.
You're a heavy dumper. Jesus!
He prides himself in being a heavy dumper.
And Ross count, thanks.
5.
That was 5.
Oh, these teachers know how to count.
Yes, we're listening to the teachers. So it's gonna be equal parts, obviously, Sprite and Prosecco. At this point.
You're not gonna shake that, are you?
No, I'm just gonna do a little stir for this.
Fork is the preferred method. You have a spoon that works too.
Trick. So we're just gonna make the whole mixture in one, and I'll kind of bring it back.
Oh.
Back again. Then I'll pour half in
Good
here.
thing we have a granite countertop.
So I'll pour half in here,
Oh my god.
and then we'll have half over here, or almost all of it over here. You had to go with 6, James.
6 is a good
Could you
amount.
do 3?
Could we have done 3?
George, you made it. Drink
I'm
it.
sorry. We could do a little bit of a
A
garnish.
little garnish.
Wait. Yeah.
Somebody didn't cut this.
Here.
George, take a drink.
All right, we'll give it a shot. That's delicious. Now, if only you can taste it.
Alright, so this is more of like a kind of acquired taste cocktail. So if anyone's had an Aperol Spritz, really simple cocktail to make. Actually, Aperol puts a recipe on the back if you ever buy Aperol. It's basically Aperol, yeah, Prosecco, and some people will add a little bit of Sprite or soda like we did with the last cocktail, or they'll add like a little bit of club soda so it's not all booze, or they'll add like a little bit of simple syrup or something to sweeten it, because Aperol's a little sweeter than if you ever had Campari. They're similar, still kind of bitter though. So I have some nice Prosecco here. Any Prosecco will do. This is actually a little bit of a drier Prosecco. And then I had my own little spin on it. So we're going to do a basic Aperol Spritz, but I added a little peach in there. So you can get any brand of peach schnapps works. There's 1,000 brands out there. So here's what we'll do. I'll start with the non-carbonated items first, as we spoke about before.
And why is that again, James?
So it doesn't go everywhere.
Oh.
So a 1 drink recipe would be half an ounce. I'm going to double it. For
So
now.
we're making it for 2? Is that what you're trying to say? Not 6. Okay.
I got a little aggressive. So an ounce of that instead of half an ounce. 1 drink would be half an ounce. Equal parts with this. So this will be, instead of, like I mentioned before, that simple syrup or soda, this will be your sweet aspect of it. This is very sweet, so you don't want to use too much of it.
Just like you, James.
That's what they say.
Yeah, I've heard. I agree. Whoa, 1,000.
I have some ice in there. I'll just give this a little twirl. I don't really need to mix it or do anything like that. It's just to chill everything down, so you're not adding cold Prosecco. Which, by the way, make sure the Prosecco is cold. We'll strain equal parts into these glasses.
That looks so much neater than mine.
If you want to do, I have a little twist from a clementine, not to be confused with an orange, because they are, apparently very different.
Oh, look at that. That one's cut too.
Set you up for failure.
That's it. And then on top, I'm not going to measure for you. It's about 3 ounces or so of Prosecco. I'm just going to eyeball it.
There's that sizzle again.
I would recommend serving any one of these glasses just because of the amount of liquid that you
Volume.
the volume, if you will.
And as you can see, mine is also kind of 6 times the amount in its nature. So, cheers to Huz Buzz.
Huz Buzz.
All right, so I don't know about you guys, but this is my favorite part.
The eating.
The eating.
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna taste test and share everything. All right, so obviously we have to start off with the food. So this would be like your meal. I mean, I've eaten this as a meal.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's do this. If you want something heat, like get the ones that are submerged in there. I'm gonna stay a little up high.
Okay.
Oh, that's super good.
It is.
I love it.
Why can't I burn it? Aha.
That's what she said.
We're not gonna hate if we double in, right?
So good.
I said on top.
No, I'm not saying.
You know what we need more?
Ranch.
Yeah. Like, ranch it up.
Just put it on the side.
Okay, that's a lot.
It's
Can I
very
do
good.
the I want to be a chef. Ready, Robin?
Drizzle it on slowly. Really get all the...
I did a good job. Look at that.
That
You want
is
to try?
And get all the drizzle
Here's where it
on
goes all over the table.
That's more gloppy.
I will glop you.
All right,
We're
now
not gonna drizzle.
we're going in for again. Anyone has cooties, too
Going
bad.
for the kill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I need like ranch is my life.
Barbecue sauce is like...
Mmm.
So hot.
Almost.
And then I don't feel guilty if I eat more because it's cauliflower. So it's not.
So
You don't feel bad eating it.
Yeah.
No. Super safe.
All right, let's try you guys' drinks. So what is this?
This is the.
This is heavier.
This is the
Heavier.
peach Aperol Spritz.
Speech up, Pat. That spit.
The
yeah.
peach Aperol
Did
Did
Spritz.
you guys try each other's?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe Robin and I'll try.
All right, Robin, ready?
James.
Cheers. Mmm.
Do you like that? Do you want to try this one?
Sure.
So
Gonna
far-
pass it. Cooties! Sharing
Yeah.
cooties.
Mmm.
They're both really good.
Definitely.
That's not bad at all.
That's what I said before. I was like, it's not that bad.
And I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Like I'm not a fan of
Like super sweet drinks?
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither.
and or the Aperol Spritz or when you said Campari, I was nervous. I don't do Campari, not my jam.
Mmm.
That's good. But now you guys have to taste our cookies. All right.
Yay.
I'll take a small one just in case.
These cake batter cookies.
Yes, this is legit just cake box, and you don't follow the recipe on the box. You had it set up so nice. So I
I'll split one, yeah. Okay. They're excellent.
Honestly,
They're very good.
Is it bad?
Very good.
oh, it's really good. It tastes just like cookie cake, like
Really
birthday
good.
cake.
You see what I mean? Like, you never have to worry about cooking again. So, that's pretty much it, guys. Like,
Everything is
easy.
delicious, easy.
1, 2, 3.
What were you done in like an hour?
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah. I mean, we had some bloopers, which we will show you guys after this, you know,
Plenty
night.
of bloopers.
But we've got, you can definitely make this in a larger scale. You know, I don't know about you guys, but like I'm a carby person, so like garlic bread with this. And you put it on top, put it on top of the garlic bread, eat like a sandwich, go to town. You have your drinks, which you guys, like seriously, yes,
Thank you.
Do this together.
And then of course Robin and I made super easy cookies, no flour all over the place, no like kneading the dough or nothing. It was easy, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
We haven't done a video for Queen Buzz in so long.
Yep.
I've been told Robin the videos that she's gonna have to do in the future, but she'll find out soon when I talk to her on the side.
Can't wait.
And yeah, you guys can follow us at queenbuzz.com. You can follow us on Instagram. You can follow our podcast. They're gonna be like displayed all below us, and we're gonna get back into eating. Bye guys.
Happy New Year.
George, hear that sizzle?
Can you hear that sizzle?
No, more.
Can you hear that sizzle? Do you hear that sizzle?
What sizzle? There's a sizzle?
Why'd your light up?
Why'd you come?
George, stick your head in the steam if you're getting a facial. Waft it.
Do you hear me wafting?
Wait, come back.
That was a bad idea.
Spicy.
Did you just walk French bread? Huh?
Yeah, it's in my eye, yes.
Alright, you do yours, I'll do mine.
Been recording for the last 20 seconds.
Oh, so we're starting.
I feel like this whole thing was you guys, not us. You don't want to say bye, right?
Hey, I'm married to you.
Alright, you could resume normal.
Work out.